Quest, I'm going to talk to you about how jockeys make money. Every time you go out and ride, you make money, but the real money doesn't come unless you win. For example, the pot is $10,000. Owner gets 60% of that, which is $6,000. I get 10% of the owner's $6,000, which is $600. Who do I have to pay? Well, when I get the $600, I have to pay 25% to my agent, and then 10% of that goes to my valet, and then I get to keep the rest. The biggest race I ever won was the Springboard Mile. That was at $300,000. I got $18,000 for that. I paid my agent 25%, my valet 10%, and then I paid my car off. The richest race I ever rode in would have to be in Dubai. I went to ride in Arabia, and then I won multiple races in a $1.5 million race. It was just so cool being in Dubai. You know, they gave all the riders watches just for riding in the race. I don't have that watch. I gave it to my dad, Tony McNeil, who also used to ride. So here's the deal. Every time you see me in the post parade, you already know I make the $75. But I'm in the saddle to win, win, win.
You got the monkey off your back. That has to feel good.
Yeah, it feels real good.
Quickly take us through the race, Eric. Did you think you had much of a chance? The horse's form was not good.
Well, I thought I'd just try something different today. He broke sharp, so I thought, well, I'll just go on with it, let him do what he wants, and kind of worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it did very well for sure. How about through the lane here? You got to the front, then there was a challenger. Tell us about your trip from here to the wire.
Well, I looked over and saw it was Israel Campo. I thought, well, maybe I have a shot now, No, I'm just kidding, but no, he ran good, He went to the front and kept on going, and that's all I can ask.
Yeah, there you go. That is pure Erik McNeil. First win of the meet, and he's talking smack about outriding the other rider that finished. Congratulations, Eric. But what did Israel Ocampo ever do to you?
Yeah, Ocampo's my buddy. I was just teasing with him. He's a great rider. We hooked up 2 weeks ago down the lane, and he beat me, so I felt like I had to come back and get him back. It's just a privilege to ride with a good rider like him.
On the heels of his first win of the meet, 2 days later, Eric comes back to ride another winner. And then another winner the very next race. Our RP Season Quest jockey is riding winners and making money for the viewers.
Actually, a guy came up to me after I won on Linger Longer and told me that he made a lot of money on that horse because he stuck with it. He didn't win the first time I gave the horse the shout out, but he stuck with the horse and came back the second time and won and made a little bit of money, so it made me feel. But we started off our work slow. I had to wait on my brother a little bit. We just wanted them to learn something, kind of the other horse be behind. And then when we got to the top of the lane, my brother eased up to me, and then we went head and head. We wanted to make sure that my horse, when he came to him, didn't back out or stayed right up there moving forward. That's all we wanted to do. So it was a successful work. They're babies, so you just try to go out there and teach them something. Usually the horses that you work, you don't necessarily ride. You work horses for the trainers, and they'll put you on horses that best suits you. But I'm definitely gonna talk to Bubba, my agent, and make sure that he stays on top of riding that colt because I really like that colt. By the way, that colt's name is Danny Paycheck, so hopefully we can get a paycheck.